Welcome! This video will be your guide to understand the SportsPilot back office system and to smoothly handle organizing your teams by the CYO's standards and regulations. Let's get started. In the SportsPilot system, you'll be able to open registration for a new season or year in your back office. We'll walk you through how to copy a program, edit it for the upcoming season, update your leagues, and share the registration link with families. To begin, head to the Admin tab and select Additional Links. Scroll down until you see Program Copy and click on it. Select the program you want to copy from the drop-down under Source Program. From there, you can update and edit the name for the destination program. Be sure to check off the Copy Leagues box if you want to carry those over. Don't worry, you'll still be able to rename them later. You'll also want to check Copy Sync/Import settings to sync roster data with another SportsPilot database if needed. Next, check the Offset Dates box to shift the old registration and eligibility dates forward by the number of months you choose to enter in their respective boxes below. If your league eligibility runs by year, you'll type in 12 to shift the calendar one full year. If you organize eligibility by grade, you can leave that field at 0 and it will not be affected. Once everything's set, click Copy Program. A confirmation box will appear letting you know the copy was successful and asking if you'd like to edit the settings now. Click OK, and you'll automatically be redirected to the Edit a Program screen for that program. Here, double-check that the season and year are up to date. If you check Use the proposed name, the system will automatically rename the program based on the selected season and year. You'll then scroll down to set the registration options. Check off the type of registration your program offers, open the registration, choose the registration start and end dates, and add any relevant notes. The Eligibility Notes box is only visible to admins. Then choose the payment options you'll accept, upload any documents required, and click Save. If you're creating a new program from scratch, go to the Admin tab, click Programs, and then select Create New Program. To edit an existing one, click on the program name or click on the edit icon next to the program name, and then click Edit this program to begin. To update or create new leagues, you can either click the number of leagues listed next to the program, or go to the Admin tab and select Leagues. From there, choose the relevant program. You'll now be able to create a new league by clicking the Create New League button. To add or edit the divisions or teams in a league, click on the edit icon in the proper column and row for the league. And to edit an existing league, click directly on the league name to update general information, eligibility, as well as registration dates and fees. Be sure each league or age group has the correct registration window and fee listed. Once all leagues have been updated and registration is open, the program will automatically appear as open on the home dashboard. To find and share your registration link, go to the Registrations tab and select Registration Links. If you'd like to create a QR code for the registration link, open it in Google Chrome, right-click the link, and select Generate QR Code. Prior to synchronizing your team names, you must first add your team names to each league. You can do this by opening Back Office and navigating to the Registration tab, selecting Rosters, picking the correct program, and under the Teams sub-tab, begin by adding your team names. When you enter data in SportsPilot, do not use all caps. Names must begin with the parish name as indicated in the CYO listing, and by adding the coach's last name, it will have the coach's last name at the end in parentheses, such as St. Francis Landry, St. Timothy Brown, or St. Anne Smith. Once done, click Add Team. You can then select the drop-down menu next to the team text and select your team name. To add a player or coach, select the Add a New button in the proper field. When adding new players from back office, click on the Additional Info button to insert the required info there. You will then save and check out as normal with your initials. To edit a coach or player, select the proper person that you wish to edit and click the Edit button. To move players or coaches to another team, select the player or coach that you wish to move, hit Move in the proper field, choose the program, league, and team that you wish to move them to, check off the correct radio button for the move, and hit Move. Once done, select Finish and it will take you back to the Teams subtab. It is important to note that the CYO requires a manager, athletic director, or coach present on the team for you to sync. In the SportsPilot system, you can set a primary coach and will need to add your athletic director to your team roster before syncing team names in your back office. To begin, once you've added a coach to your team, highlight their name and select the Set Primary Coaches button. This will automatically add the coach's last name to the team name, indicating that they're the primary contact for the team. Before syncing your team names, every team must have their athletic director added to the roster. Here's how to do that. After creating your team name, select the Add New button under the Coach/Manager field. Type in the last name of your athletic director and click the Search by Name button. From the list, select the athletic director whose name includes AD followed by the current year. For example, it may appear as John Parrish AD 2025. If you do not see your athletic director listed with the proper AD and current year format, please reach out to CYO or SportsPilot for assistance to ensure proper recognition in the CYO system. Once highlighted, hit Select from List and make sure the correct role is selected. Select additional info to make any changes if you want, and save and check out. Make sure to select No Payment Required and enter your initials to complete the process. It is important to note that all teams must have an athletic director listed with the role marked as athletic director and should appear in your team's roster. Once you've added your team, you will be able to sync your team info. To do this, go to the Registration subtab and click Registration Links, and then select your sync link. It will take you to a new tab where you will log in. Use the SportsPilot admin account when logging in. When choosing to sync, the system will give you the option to make payments with a credit card or e-check. If you have any pending invoices that haven't been paid, the system will prevent you from syncing new teams. Once logged in, pick the correct organization, program, league, and then team under the destination. And then pick the source that you want to sync to that destination. If you are updating an already synced team, just make sure that the teams are the same. To sync teams with rostered coaches and athletes, you must check off all the boxes. To sync rosters to previously synchronized team registrations, you must uncheck the Teams box while checking everything else off. And to sync teams registrations only, you must select only the Teams box. Once all the info has been selected, click Add Sync. To remove a team that's been added to the sync list, hit the red X button by the team's name. Now hit Sync and your team info will be synced. It will also show you how many new players, coaches, etc. were synced. Let's go over how and when to sync your team names and rosters with the CYO. Option 1. Syncing team names only. You may choose to sync only your team names by the CYO's team registration deadline. This allows you to log back in later, closer to the CYO's roster deadline, to sync your rostered coaches and athletes to the team names you already created. This option is useful if your rosters aren't finalized yet, but you want to reserve your team names in the system. Option 2. Syncing everything at once. Alternatively, you can choose to synchronize your team names and your rostered coaches and athletes at the same time, as long as it's done by the CYO's team registration deadline. This method saves you from coming back later and requires that 1. All team registrations are complete, and 2. All players have been assigned to a team. So no matter which option you choose, it's important to follow CYO's deadlines closely. Failure to sync properly could prevent your team from being officially registered. You will be able to manage blackouts and teams that have been synced. To manage your teams, select the Teams icon at the top right-hand corner of your screen, and it will take you to a page with the title Manage Teams. Filter your list by organization, season, and year, and a list of the teams will appear. To edit a team, select the Edit button to the left of the team name. Set the team strength and number of players in each grade for the given team. Add any notes, and then hit update. Team strength is not used for conferencing in 7th and 8th grade basketball. For grades 1, 2, 3, and high school, enter the number of players in the notes field. For example, 3rd has 7 players. To see a PDF version of the team's AD report, CYO report, or CYO fee summary report, click on the printer icon under the correct column and row. To manage blackout dates, click on the calendar icon with the X on the top right-hand corner of your screen. Now select the organization, and then check off the teams that you want to set a blackout date for. To check off all the teams, select the checkmark icon. Now you can choose to add a recurring blackout date by selecting the cycle arrow icon, or adding a one-time blackout date by hitting the plus icon. Once selected, you will fill in the info for the blackout date and hit the green update button. You can also do this by hitting the drop-down arrow to the left of a team and adding a blackout date through there. This is the window to enter a recurring event blackout request for all teams selected. Remember, you must include a specific reason for the blackout request. Team blackout dates must be entered by the CYO season deadline. Thanks for watching. If you have any further questions, please contact support@sportspilot.com or call 972-348-0988.